right, welcome to week 15 of the Atlas Nutrition Journey to the Stage vlog series. This week we have IFBB Pro Russ Allen here to talk a little bit about peak week and some of the misconceptions that come along with that term the week before show. Go ahead.
So, peak week. Peak week is, first of all, I don't like the term because it just gives a misconception that a bunch of magic is going to happen in the final week before your show. I've always felt that you should be ready a couple of weeks out from your show. That way, coming into peak week, you don't have to try to do all these crazy voodoo magic tricks and manipulate a ton of water and manipulate a ton of carbs. I mean, honestly, the way peak week for me and the way I think it should be for most is pretty much the same food you'd be eating on your prep. There's no reason to throw a bunch of crazy different foods in there. Simple. You know, too many people try to get way too complicated with switching up all these crazy different foods, all these different loading protocols. You know, if you're ready, it shouldn't really take much to dial you in for those last few days of the show. You should already be dry. You shouldn't be so depleted that your body can't absorb what you're putting in. In my opinion, I don't think that you should be slamming tons and tons of food, especially a couple days before, because you risk digestion issues, bloatiness, water retention, a lot of stuff like that. And that's where you see a lot of guys' physiques fade. They look really good the week before. They get into that final couple days, they start slamming a bunch of food in their body, and then they start to fade away because they spill over. You know, or you get some kind of digestional issue, and that contains water, inflammation, all kinds of things. So. Sure. Peak week, there's no voodoo magic. You should be ready a couple of weeks before the show. You should be able to cruise right into the show, eat a little bit of food, load up, dry out while you're doing it, and it really should be that simple.
Perfect. Thanks, man. Good.